What's the secret to selling online? And why is it that there are some businesses who just seem to take off like crazy, while there are other people who spend years and years trying everything they can and they never seem to make any money? Well, today I'm going to share 3 tips with you on how you can make it into those top 5% and actually start killing it in your online business. Now, step number 1 is you've got to build trust. You have to show up consistently and you have to deliver value in order for these people that have never met you in real life, that are just coming across you on the internet, to start trusting you enough to say, okay, I believe this is the person that can really help me transform my life. Whether they want to lose weight, whether they want to make more money, whether they want to find their perfect partner out there. Unless you're showing up consistently and unless you're really going out there and showing what you have to share, no one is going to buy from you. I see it happen so many times where people really just forget about their audience. They completely disregard their email list. They don't send out any emails of value. They stop posting for weeks, and then they come back and they're like, oh, I haven't made any money. I better put out an offer. And then guess what? Crickets. Because you haven't been nurturing your audience. You haven't earned their trust enough for them to pull out their credit card and to buy from you. So what can you do in order to build that trust and in order to really nurture your audience and build that know, like, and trust factor? Well, think about it. What can you commit to doing on a weekly basis? How many Instagram posts can you share? How often can you show up on Instagram stories? How many emails can you send out? Can you commit to sending out 1 email per week? Can you commit to doing 1 video per week or 1 live training that you will share with your audience where you will teach them something? This can be a simple 5 to 10 minute video. What can you do consistently and what can you commit to doing to show up online and to build that trust? Let me know. Let me know what you can commit to doing. Now, step number 2 is social proof. I can tell you how great I am and how great my program is all I want, but it's so much more powerful when you hear it from someone else. So I have case studies. For example, I have a whole case study page on my website from clients that are talking on video or that have written testimonials about their experience of working with me. Like Jennifer, who worked with me for a month and we built an online course that has brought in over $10,000 within the first 6 months. Or Rosa, who quit her job and just within weeks of working with me brought in her first $2,500 client. Or Cassie, who literally had a meltdown on our discovery call and 2 sessions later booked her first paying clients and started working on an online course. It's so powerful when you can get these testimonials on video format. And the questions you want to ask are, first of all, who are you and what do you do? Where were you before working with Jennifer, for example? Where are you now? What specific results have you seen? And what would you say to anyone who's thinking about working with Jennifer? Super simple. These videos can be less than 2 minutes, and that's all your audience needs to know. Now, if you've never had any clients, if you haven't worked with anyone before, it doesn't matter. Take on a couple of pro bono clients and make sure they give you a testimonial in return. Now, step number 3 is urgency. There's this thing about being human that we just leave things to the last minute, right? Think about Christmas. Christmas for most of you is on the 25th, and the mall, when is it full? On the 24th, because people leave the Christmas shopping until the last minute. And it's like that with everything. So especially in the online world, unless there's really a reason or an urgency to pull out your credit card and to pay for something right there and then, most people are not going to do it. So what are some ways of how you can create urgency? One is you can have early bird pricing. So you can say, hey, the price right now is $497. Tomorrow it's going to go up to $997. So if you want to get in on this deal, you better act quickly. You can have special bonuses that expire after a certain date. You can say there's only a limited number of seats available. You can have a sale and say, if you buy by the end of today, you get 2 for the price of 1. So come up with different ways of how you can create urgency and how you can really get people to act now. Now, I want to give you a real life example. I am starting my mastermind program, Claim Your Spotlight, in a couple of weeks. There are only 3 seats left, 3 more seats available, and I'm looking for women who are really ready to step up their game and to leave their comfort zone and to start seeing the results they've desired for so long. This is a 90-day income accelerator that's all about creating an irresistible offer and putting it out there. It's about mastering your sales skills so that you're not afraid of getting on the phone with a potential client, but that you're actually looking forward to having these transformational conversations. If you are in the online world, if you have an online business and you're selling services or you're creating online courses, or that's something you want to do, I want to hear from you. This is an application-based process. So I'm going to send you the application that you can fill out. We'll have a phone conversation. And if you're the right fit, I would love to welcome you to this program. It's an amazing group of women that I'm putting together, and I'm really handpicking the women that are joining because it's all about community. It's about sisterhood. It's about supporting each other so you're not feeling alone in your business like you may have been for so long. So if that sounds good to you, let me know. I want to hear from you. Send me a message, comment below, and I'll speak to you soon.